Hi guys, Kiran here. This is the second part of the Plummer block series. We'll be doing the cap in this video. So you can see here, this is the front view of the cap with section and this is the top view. So we'll start that part. Even this is a slightly complicated part, cannot be done in a single step or two steps. We'll have to follow multiple steps to do this. First we'll do this profile and then protrude it, and then we can do the flat thickness of this 10 mm thickness. So first we'll do this curved surface. There are two concentric circles and some lines. So we'll start by sketching on the front plane. I'll draw two circles. The dimensions are given to be, this is radius 36 and this is radius 19. So this will be 72 and this should be 38. Yeah. Now we'll draw the rest of the lines. That is, there is a small step here. We'll draw that. As you can see, it is not starting from the side of the circle. The center of the circle is here. It is starting from somewhere in between. I'll first let me set this dimension. From the center to the base should be 6 mm and to this line should be 6 plus 12. So what I'll do is, the axis here, the x-axis, I'll make this line to be the x-axis since it will help in the next step. So what I'll do is, from the x-axis the center should be at a distance of 18 mm. First I'll set that. So this should be 18 mm. Yeah, now we can proceed with the further sketch. I'll start from somewhere in between and then it will go up till the base, that is the x-axis, and then one more step is there. Yeah, so this is how it should look. I won't do it on the other side, we'll just mirror it once this side is done. So now we'll start dimensioning it. This should be 6 mm. So I'll make it from this line to this center should be 6 mm. The next thing is the 12 mm is already done, so it should appear in blue. Yeah, it is done. And this height should be 10 mm. So this is 10. Yeah, that is done. And one more thing is, the end to end distance is 44. So from here till this axis will be 22. So you can see there is a small step here. That step should come out to be 0.63. Make sure you will get that small step there. Now I'll trim out the unnecessary parts and mirror it. First I'll draw a central axis or a line so that it helps me in trimming. So I'll trim these unnecessary parts. And finally I'll delete this line also. So you can see this is my shape here. Now I'll mirror it about the y-axis. So this is done. I'll return from the sketch. Then we'll have to protrude it for 36 mm. This head 7 is the tolerance for the part. No need to worry about it while modeling or drawing. That is only taken care in the manufacturing process. So we'll have to make it 36 mm. I'll select protrusion and then protrude it symmetrically on both sides for 36 mm. Always hide the sketches, guys. Okay, so now this is done. As you can see, the small step is resting on the front top plane. So that is how you should do. Now to do this flange kind of thing with the curved edges, what we'll do is we'll select sketch on the top plane. Now we have to draw this circle. The huge circle is a single circle with 43 radius. So let me draw that. That will be 86 diameter. So the circle is done. Next thing is I will have to connect these edges, top and the bottom, and then even the holes we can finish it in this step itself. So first let me connect the edges. You can see a small line here on the inside. Draw it till there. Don't extend it fully, not the outer edge, but you can see this edge here inside. Draw it till there and then come down and finish it off here. Do the same way on the other, same thing on the other side. I'll just mirror it. Okay, so the lines are done. I'll trim the unnecessary parts now. So these two are not required. Okay, I had to mirror this also. Okay, so this is done here. Now we'll have to do these two holes. The two holes are 10.5 mm diameter each and the distance between them is 62 mm. So I'll draw two holes of 10.5 diameter. Then the distance between them is 62. So I'll make this 31. Then again I'll use the mirror option. So this is done. We'll return from the sketch. Now we will have to use the protrude option. Select all the four lines and then protrude it downwards for a thickness of 10 mm. It should be downwards. Oh, sorry guys, it should be upwards. You can edit it anytime by selecting this and then go to the edit, not the edit profile, but you can select the plane step. Sorry, I'll just delete this and then do it again. No need to worry about anything. Okay, I'll select all these four parts and then protrude it upward 10 mm. Yeah, so this is how it will look after protrusion. So that is how it should come. Now the next part is you can see the small cutout, circular cutout here. So we'll do that. Let me hide this sketch. Okay, to do the circular cutout, we will have to sketch on this plane, the face. The radius is given to be 12 mm, so that is 24 diameter, and it is concentric with this circle. So I'll draw this. So you'll get a circle like this, and then I'll draw the same on the other side. So now return and then use the cutout option and select both the circles and cut it to the top, not the bottom, on the top. Then finish it. So you will get something like this. So this is done. The next step is there is a hole in the center. So the details of it is given here. We'll do that. We'll do that using the revolve cutout option. So I'll select sketch on the front plane and then we'll draw out the basic profile first. Okay, so I'll start from here. Yeah, so this is how it looks, guys. So I'll finish this off. Okay, so the basic profile is done. We'll dimension it now. The dimensions are given to be the bigger hole diameter is 6 mm and the smaller one is 3 mm. So this will be 3 and this will be 1.5. And then the next thing is this is given to be 10 mm height or depth. And they have not specified the height of this or the angle of the taper there. So that is again a standard angle, that is 118 degrees. So make this angle to be 118 by 2. Just a second. Yeah, make this angle to be 118 by 2. That will be 59 degrees. Yeah, so this is done now. We'll cut it out using the revolve cutout option. Okay, you can see there is a small error here. Just pull it down, make sure it clears the part. You can see there is a small gap here that should not exist or else it will give an error. Draw a line somewhere down here and then you can finish it. Okay, so this is how it should look. Then I'll return from the sketch, select the revolve cutout option, select the profile, next select the axis, then select 360 degrees. So this is done. As you can see, the hole is there. We'll see if we have left out anything. Okay, I think everything is done now. We'll save the part. We'll apply material. Material is given to be cast iron again. We'll apply the material and then save it. Give the name. This is the cap. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Bye bye.